555 on the time, guys, and I'm here to share my trauma. No fucking judging. No fucking judging. I don't want to hear nothing. Nothing. Not jack shit. Because if you haven't walked in my shoes and you haven't been what I've been through, and your ass has family support in a system, you ain't got nothing to say to me. Not a damn thing. This is for the homeless girlies, the girlies who get essayed, and the girlies whose families literally turn a blind eye to predators in the family and protect them and have you get the fuck out because they'd rather keep the comfort of all that bullshit. I didn't bring no fucking salad, but what I did bring is my half-eaten chilaquiles and something I haven't touched yet, my French toast. God's been talking to me every night, telling me, tell your story. So I'm gonna tell my story, but I summarized it, and I summarized it really small. So buckle in, because this series is called The Tragedies of My Dating Life. Mind you, 2020 came and I outed my aunt's husband for being a predator towards me in high school and literally just doing the most, all right? And him lying and saying, she's like a daughter to me, and my family just turning the whole back on me and protecting this man. And the same with my mom and her dude, and the same with all the other bullshit. Pick-me's in my family galore, okay? So I wasn't looking to be abused. I was looking to be loved, and I trusted people because, I don't know. At this point, I just feel like I really do have a kind heart, and I really do try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but fuck that shit. Be strong in your fucking boundaries, and if they can't provide anything spiritually, financially, emotionally, you know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of there. And even if it's just emotionally, get the fuck out of there, because a lot of these guys will offer the bare minimum, and that's part of it. So let's get it cracking. 2018, and I've been sexually my whole life, so this is why my life is the way it is. So, my bad. Essayed. I'm gonna have to cut out that other word. Essayed. 2018, I was verbally abused out of a pregnancy, and he was just an asshole. But after all was said and done, and I finally left and I got with a healthier person, he sent me this, like, handwritten, hand scanned, and emailed this shit to me. Yeah. Y'all want something on that, let me know, because, girl. And then 2020 was, well, 2019 actually, I got with the first guy that I ever trusted. And he ended up cheating on me with a coworker and eventually stopped my breathing during an argument. And I had to live with him because my aunt wanted me to apologize to her husband for outing him. So I was like, I'm not doing that, and he didn't want me to do that, so he let me live with him. And it was rocky, regardless. But 2021 to 2022 was so fucking messy. This new guy that I met while, doing my grind, trying to get my shit together and everything, he helped me to come out of my box and to be a singer again and perform again and just feel joy in those things. Well, he ended up essaying me and making jokes about it and did everything to stick around, okay? But I ended up leaving him and staying friends with him, which was ridiculous. Don't ever do that. Just fucking leave. So I ended up staying being a friend like an idiot. And then I had met somebody in the process of moving on. I was a serial dater. Don't judge me, judge your mama. Anyways, so I eventually got kicked out and I had to move in with this new guy. And everything was fine for a little bit. And he was just really jealous of, we'll call him E, the one who essayed me and I still stayed friends with. And M, we'll call him that, got jealous of that. He couldn't fathom how I still had love for this person, and honestly I kept making excuses why, and I had a really bad trauma bond with him and everything. It was terrible for everything. Well, this guy ends up essaying me 3 days in a row when I go to a rave, and don't ever do that shit. Don't ever do it. My body rejected it. I threw it up. It wasn't for me. It was trash. And he seen me as a crackhead, and he took advantage of me when I was incoherent and trying my best to have my body heal. So stay sober, especially if you're going through a turmoil and you don't have a fucking community and a support system. Stay sober. All right. And I ended up staying in my car with my dog for a while until E's dad let me move in with him. And E forced me to be his girlfriend again. As soon as I moved in, all my shit was moved in. He was like, yeah, yay, we get to date again. You can't talk to such and such. You can't do this, or I'm going to kick you out. So restrictions on my life. And then he show ponied me to a job that he knew one of his friends that he lost, because I forgot to mention this, but he forced me to out E. And when I did that, we stopped talking for a little bit, and then we started talking again and became friends again. And we were each other's comfort and support. And I took down the video where I outed him, and he was supposed to get therapy and he never did. That was the promise. That was the deal. And he didn't hold up his end. I held up my end, but he didn't hold up his. So here we are, exposing. I hope you see this. Fuck you. But anyways, so at this point, he show ponied me to his friends that he had lost because of that outing, taking me to their jobs and making sure they seen us together. Then he would walk away and he would have me sit there and explain to them why I was there with him after all of this happened and shit like that. And it was just so horrible. E's mom is a horrible fucking person too. I don't care. She is. She was really, really vile to me when I was trying to heal from being SA'd literally 6 months apart by 2 different people, and having no support system, having no family, having no friends really, because the friends that I did have were just judging. And I also had a friend recently that I really trusted also take advantage of me. I really trusted him. And then he tried to convince me afterwards that it was what I wanted, and I always wanted him since I met him. And I was like, dude, no, I didn't. I wanted friends. And I wanted a community of people that I can trust so much that you could cuddle them naked and, like, you know, exposure therapy, not somebody who takes advantage of you. So there are those people out there too. And then you're going to have people that try to gaslight you into thinking things that aren't true about you. And I don't trust therapists anymore because my therapist fell in love with me. Yes. And then she just cut off connections. She didn't say nothing. And I called and they just ignore my calls now. So I'm just like, how do I stay sane? I plant my feet in the ground, in the dirt. I talk to the plants. I plant. I hang out with my dog. I sing. I dance. And ultimately, I talk to God. I have a really strong relationship with God. That doesn't mean I go to church. That means He's right here. Okay? Because God is within. And when you bring your highest self out, that is God talking through you. So don't fucking give up. Don't give up faith. Don't give up hope. Don't give up nothing. Because that's what they want from you. They want to see you fucking squirm. And I am happily engaged. I'm happily married now. I have my own space in the house. Like, the whole garage has turned into a studio for me. And I'm safe. And I'm doing the things that I love. And I'll stab anybody who tries me now. But it just goes to show, like, trauma can really do something to your brain. And seeing, like, certain comments online really validated that. Stay strong in your worth. Pray often. Talk to yourself often. Look yourself in the eyes in the mirror often. But never ever give up. I promise you. Never ever give up, because you're going to get everything that you want as long as you hold in there. And this may be so traumatic to hear, but girl, I'm living. I'm alive. My dog is still here with me, and I'm happy. All right, so get up and dance and sing and say fuck you to those people often out loud. Say their name. Fuck them. But that's my little trauma salad without the salad, because I'm eating good, baby. We're eating full, healthy meals. No fucking candy in this motherfucker. Much love and light.